So Disney just hosted its first video game showcase showing all of the upcoming Marvel and Disney games that we could look forward to. And to be honest, the showcase pretty much sucked. So let's get into it. What's up, guys? It's Flexin85, and in this video, I'm going to go over what was announced, what I thought were kind of the highlights, and overall, just my opinion, thoughts of the show. Now, normally when I do this, I like to start with the negative and then move into the positive. But because the showcase really didn't have too many positives, I'm going to get those out of the way first, and then we're just kind of go over my overall thoughts of the show. But let's get into it. So the biggest highlight was the announcement of Amy Hennig's new game, which will star Captain America and Black Panther, and it takes place during World War II. So you battle Hydra. From my understanding, it's supposed to take place in Paris and Wakanda, which could be super cool because it's two vastly different environments. So the level of variety could be really, really big. There are 4 characters that are supposed to be in the game. I don't know if you play as them in different chapters. I don't know if it's co-op. It's only really exciting because I'm a huge Captain America fan and I'm a big fan of Amy Hennig. Like, her track record in games is really good, but not much is known about this game. We don't have a release window. We don't know if it's single player or multiplayer. We don't even know the title of the game. So it was a highlight because it's super cool from a heavy hitter in the gaming industry and one of my favorite superheroes of all time, Captain America. But overall, we don't really know anything about this game. So it's kind of a highlight, but it's kind of like a backhanded compliment for the show, I guess. So the showcase did have some other kind of like interesting looking games, which I'll kind of just talk about briefly. There's Disney Speedstorm. So we got a new cinematic trailer for the game. I think this game looks cool. It almost looks like if you're a fan of Mario Kart and you're a fan of Disney, you should be interested in this game. It looks pretty much like a little casual racing game, which could be a ton of fun. The downside of this game is going to be free to play. And unfortunately, that means that there's probably going to be a ton of microtransactions. There's probably going to be characters locked behind a paywall. The game's probably going to cost an arm and a leg to get all the content, which sucks. Hopefully I'm wrong. It is something that I at least want to check out. But I hope because it's free to play that it's just more cosmetics and skins and you don't have to pay for like tracks and characters and what have you. That would pretty much kill the game for me. We also got more gameplay on Aliens Dark Descent. I think this game looks incredible. I can't wait to play it. I'm a huge Aliens fan, so maybe I'm being biased, but it is what it is. I think the game looks awesome. We got more of a look at Return to Monkey Island, which was kind of cool, but kind of weird because the game comes out on the 19th, and that's only in a couple weeks. Overall, I am excited to play this game. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. It's just weird that it took so much time up at the showcase, but whatever. I do love Monkey Island. We also got a Gargoyles remastered announcement. Really nothing was shown about this game except for that it's being remastered. And after seeing like Lion King and I think they did Aladdin, but we kind of know what to expect. If you played the original, you know what to expect. I'm excited for this. I grew up watching the Gargoyles cartoon. I'm a huge fan of it. It will be a trip down nostalgia lane for me, and it's something I'm definitely gonna want to check out. That's pretty much it for the highlights of the showcase. And even these highlights, Alien Dark Descent was already announced. We got a little bit more gameplay, but we've already seen gameplay. Return to Monkey Island's out in 2 weeks, so it's like, eh. And Disney Speedstorm, we got a cinematic trailer. But everyone already kind of knew about the game. It looks cool, but we got a cinematic trailer. It wasn't really shown. And even Amy Hennig's game, yeah, it's cool, but it was a teaser. And for me, that's the biggest highlight of the show, but we don't even have a title for the game. So let's get into some of the negatives about the showcase. All right, so the downsides of the Disney Marvel showcase. Honestly, they didn't show anything. Everyone knows they have a ton of games in development, and they're working on so many games between Star Wars and Marvel superheroes. I mean, Spider-Man 2 is being made. There's a Wolverine game in the works. They're remaking Star Wars, The Old Republic. They have all the Lego games. There's so much up in the air, and nothing was shown. I mean, we got a glance at Amy Hemming's game, but barely anything at all. And really, none of the other ones even made an appearance, which certainly sucked. On top of that, the games they did show. When I watched the showcase, I didn't know what the hell they were showing, and I pay attention to video games. So we got like a mobile MMORPG shooter avatar reckoning game. Okay, cool. I guess we got a mobile game. Not really my cup of tea. We got a Mirrorverse, which I don't really know what that is yet. We got a little cinematic trailer. That was it. They're gonna do another update in October, I guess. I have no idea. Marvel Strike First. Okay, Red Hulk. Like, really, you're showing a DLC character for a mobile game? Whoop-de-doo. It was just ridiculous. It was so stupid. I mean, the game was focused on mobile games, which is fine. But I wish they just announced ahead of time kind of what we could expect, instead of just saying we're doing the first ever Disney Marvel showcase and everyone's wanting to see Kingdom Hearts 4, everyone's wanting to see Spider-Man 2. I mean, Amy Hemming, we wanted to see our game. Granted, it was there, but we got like the bare bones known about the game. That could have been a 2-sentence leak, and we would have known the same amount of information. It's just ridiculous. So mainly mobile games, not my cup of tea. But even when they showed the mobile games, I really wasn't even sure what I was looking at. And the showcase was only 20 minutes. So it was just game. But it was like, I don't remember half of them. You could look up a list, and if you watched it, you're going to read the list and like, you toned most of it out. So they did announce a new Tron game, Tron Identity. And I didn't know what it was. I had to go online and research it. And apparently it's going to be like, from my understanding, like a novel interactive story game, only on Steam, only on the PC. I don't know if it's coming to consoles or anything else. I have no idea. Plus, they ended the show with Marvel World of Heroes. And I didn't know what the hell they were showing. It was a bunch of kids that randomly got powers while playing on their phone. Apparently, it's from the studio that made Pokemon Go. So maybe you find powers in the world and you catch the powers and you collect powers. I have no idea. Maybe it's a little augmented reality game where, like Pokemon Go, you walk around, you try to get the powers on your phone. I mean, I get it. Pokemon Go was a big game, but for a gaming showcase, I felt like ending the show on that was really not a good idea. Maybe I'm in the wrong. Overall, I'm going to be honest. I think a lot of us got excited for this, thinking it was a traditional gaming showcase, and having put some thought into it, this showcase was obviously meant for like children. It was obviously meant for like super casuals. It was only 20 minutes during the Disney press conference of the year where they talk about the parks and the upcoming movies, and they did a little gaming showcase, 20 minutes long, and called it a day. And maybe they couldn't show Wolverine because if it's an M-rated game and there's kids watching, they were just like, don't even put it at the showcase. Who knows? I just wish they communicated better what we could expect from this. This was obviously a very casual, family-friendly showcase. Super short, 20 minutes. It was not a traditional gaming showcase. It was like a long ad on YouTube of like, you know, when YouTube plays like ad 1, ad 2, it was like that, maybe like 12 ads, whatever, how many games were shown. It was like, here's an ad for, you know, Marvel's World of Heroes, and here's an ad for like Stormgate, Disney Mario Kart wannabe thing. That's what we got for the showcase. But those are my thoughts. I did see some stuff I want to play. I'm gonna play the Amy Hemming game, pretty much guaranteed. Even though I know nothing about it, her track record is phenomenal. I do love Captain America and Black Panther, so that's what I'm gonna play. I'll check out the Gargoyles Remastered. I think that's gonna be fun. You know, they did have some decent upcoming games, and I know they have stuff they didn't even show that I think will be good. You know, Wolverine, Spider-Man. I think they're working on a Mandalorian game. I know it's kind of been rumored. Hopefully it's true. Hopefully that's true. So I know there are good Star Wars games, Marvel games, you know, Kingdom Hearts 4. There is stuff coming out, but the showcase was a complete waste of time. I feel bad to anyone that watched it thinking that it would be a big hit. It really was not. But I would love to know what you guys think. If you could drop a comment down below, let me know your overall thoughts. I'm sure most of you agree the showcase sucked, but I would still love to hear from you guys. Also, if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and I'll catch you guys next time.